I'm just my kingdom for the opportunity to do some stress healing, and this is probably not that opportunity. Fight, and everyone hates you. Really? These two need some friendship, right? Yeah. As much as I don't like it. No, we gotta fight. We gotta fight because we gotta get, yeah, if only you could... Ooh, elite too. If only you could use whiskey while you were on the road, Blue Mage. That would be awesome. I'm just gonna roll the dice on this. It was a 50-50, and we need a quick bit of goodness here. That's a quick bit of goodness. I will give it to you. Now I'm gonna try to push this one over. That's a shame. She has the... No, she doesn't have the move trinket. Now, getting the death blow with that is nice, because now I can do Inspiring Tune turn 1 to get things more under control. That feels good. Getting a first turn kill on one of the big damage dealers is pretty huge, honestly. Now we can start doing some cherub culling. Yeah, if you could use in items on the road, that would change a lot. Now, even though you're winded, 4 to 8. I mean, we're not getting the kill on the back one, I don't think, but I'll give it a go. Get rid of that now. This is higher single target damage, so, right, we get the 7, which puts that in kill range. And then... we didn't get the back one, I don't think, though. 5, yeah, not quite. Alright, the blind pays off huge. Their blind also pays off.
Hallmarks of the unprepared.
You'd be instantly ruined. You'd drive the cart off the road and there'd be nothing left. 5 to 8 is a very sad amount of damage due to the weakens. But yeah, our stress is already looking substantially better, even though we can't get it below 4 without a little bit of good luck. Again, not having highway robbery. I need to put that back on my bar. It should be there. We took it off for the general fight, so that was nice, though. This fight might be over, right here. Get that little bit of extra friend action. Nice. I mean, decent. Like the mastery. 4 laudanum is nice too. The dark tribble is not particularly valuable to us. But who's having negative feelings? So Paracelsus is going to start laudanuming our Hellion. And then we'll put that there and get rid of the burn solve. All that stuff needs to hang around. It's hard to let the Dark Impulse go, but we have some really hot trash trinkets at the moment. Okay, Okay, let me look at the stagecoach. What are we rocking right now? Icebox is trash. Iron Brazier is trash. So both these go in. The academics caches, I think we can let that go. We're not going to use it. We only have one region.
Is it not?
The watchtower is relatively valuable, but let's just take a right, get the stress healing. I think it's worth it. If we can settle people down... Oh, we needed a hospital, too. We're sitting on a nice bankroll, and that'll mean that we can take care of some of these, like, truly awful quirks.
When the cult came, no orders were shouted. No swords were drawn. There was only stupefying horror.
Yeah, like, nervous, I don't like.
That follows it.
Daredevil, I think, is very dangerous for us. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of nervous. Alright, that's good enough. Then the trinkets are not good. The hail draught is interesting, but I think 4 more laudanum is just what the doctor ordered. Yeah. And we'll put them here in place of the milk-soaked linen. And... Alright, we got a lot of votes for the resistance encounter. I don't mind it. Having a fight is good too. And getting getting our stress a bit more under control, I think, is worth the price of admission. It's a zombie jamboree. All right. All right. So we put big damage in on the back there. We make friends here, and then all we can do is move back, so that's fine. Love that big dodge. Just removing bodies. This is Alden Potamus's body removal service. Yeah, I was gonna say we have. We're gonna leave Dismas in the back line for the moment and have Sarmenti move forward. And I'm using the laudanum because it also benefits our relationships, hopefully. I'm trying to make these two BFFs. Will it work? Nobody knows. Way to take one to the face, Hellion. Yep, there's them free actions. This gets the Plague Doctor into better position.
The pulse slows. Sanity returns.
We got ambushed, Blue. So nothing intentional, but yes, the Plague Doctor decided to come up front and hang out. Actually, I think we can push this over. Can we do 5 with this? Yeah. Let's roll the dice on that. Doesn't really matter what we do here. I'll use Fade to Black to get us back into standard party order. And No harm in going for the crit. Didn't get much out of that, but we got some slime mold and our umpteenth storage trunk. The dream. 17 storage trunks. You don't need it. But our stress is under control, which is can't hardly express how good it feels to have our stress back in reasonable space and have some slime mold. You know? Who doesn't need some slime mold for some reason? I'm trying to decide, if I were Red Hook, what would I do with food? Because food is just broken at the moment. It's not tweaked correctly. I kind of want the potential for all the stuff here. Yeah. I like the friendship that we get off of it. The horn is good. When hit, extreme dodge. Who, me, Blue? No, never. That's inconceivable. The horn is nice, though. It's a party-wide buff, which is pretty sweet. Our highwayman pretty much has garbage going on, so I'll do that. And then, I mean, I think 2% crit is better than move resist. Technically, I think this might be an upgrade. Gilded Mind is good, but not exceptional. And then Shrine Map goes away. So I barely use food even at the beginning, I feel like. That's the, you know, that's the thing about it that I find so perplexing, is like it's barely needed. Wow. Everybody wants to go question mark. It must be really bad. Is it a shambler? Like, I don't think I've ever seen everyone agree to go to the same place. That was like, that was uncanny.
The worst kind of parasite. Opportunists.
Ooh, opportunists. All right. Now this is the, yeah, this is the resists one. I still haven't put highway robbery on. For this fight, we're glad we don't have it, but it's neither here nor there. We can stop this guy from acting. So we should. Yeah, so low blow applies combo, and then their other attack increases it. Then we'll do that. Yeah, we knew that they were going to resist it, but we don't have a lot of other things to do there. One less baddie. I just want to fight. I'm in a fighting mood. The flame protects us surely. The one flame protects us surely. Let's not think too hard about that. All right, who do you need friendship with more? I'd almost rather push. Well, rather push them up to the threshold, I think. And then give me some of that slice off action. Low roll. Hate to see it. Alright, Plague Grenade. Will you fail me again? Probably. Their resists are pretty high. We got 1 out of 2. Yeah, so Finishing Blow, I think they can only do on a combo target, and it does extra damage. That is my genuine belief of how that ability works. Front Mortar is the worst, though. Front Mortar should require a combo, because it's stupid. It's silly. Nice dodge. You love to see it. I think we get this without doing Plague Grenades. I'm going to do that for the friendship. Roll the dice on Iron Swan here, and then this guy should be roasted. Nice. All right. Starting to come together a little bit. More milk-soaked linen and a mortal ward. Cannot say I'm excited about the mortal ward. Or the milk-soaked linen. I've been sitting on a staggering amount of milk-soaked linen. What relationship is the worst right now? Alright. For the time being, you're going to use up clotting powders. This is exactly backwards. Hold on. Put that there, but then this comes out. The clotting powders should go on Paracelsus, and the laudanum should go here. And we're going to hang on to this. The ethereal dust. I don't know what cooldowns I want to clear so badly. Now, we kind of hemmed ourselves in. We don't have a lot of options. Why every time we get like a sweet thing like this where we're getting like blind and stealth, it's ruining all of our relationships. I'm not happy about it. Okay, so we're not going to get vulnerable. So we should just howling strike the front guy. Accept it. Min-roll. Min-roll city. Might as well get some bleed rolling. Plague grenade is plague grenade-y. And I'm going to use the clotting powder every turn just to try and build friendship. You think it's worth it, Blue? To double Ounce of Prevention? That's a lot of turns to use up on the Plague Doctor. That seems like a hard sell to me. Like, I feel like spending 2 turns where I could be establishing dots on characters, just buffing resistance, doesn't feel like it's a difference maker for a fight. I like that I can still use Plague Grenade here. But Ounce of Prevention doesn't help that much with it, does it? Like, I don't see Ounce of Prevention being like a huge difference maker on Deacon fights. Like, you might, what is it, Empty Vessel from not the Deacon but the other one? I could see having some limited value, but Empty Vessel isn't that scary. At least thinking out loud, I'm not sure it is. Hey, Crits. How you doing? This is questionable, putting the taunt up on our only character who's low on hit points, but I think it's still the right way to go. These two haven't been happy, so little cheeky heal, I think, is just what the doctor ordered. At this point, plus 120% bleed resist ain't bad either. Okay. Plague Grenade it is. That's not the end of the world.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
So the upgraded version reduces stress if your stress is super high. But I'm not sure that that's like, you know, I'm not sure that Ounce of Prevention is that good because, you know, you use it, then half the people who are at 5 stress go down to 4, and then the second time you use it doesn't do much, I think. But I'm just talking out loud. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to go look at Ounce of Prevention again and get a really good feel for it. Maybe the stacking is as strong as you're suggesting. (160% bleed resist). The dream. I'm trying to get them to like each other, and all this healing, it feels like that's what it should be accomplishing, but... Inspiring Tune, maybe. Although I think you're already in a bit of trouble if you need to Inspiring Tune twice in a row. You know, like, to a certain extent, you're spending a lot of actions on that. Ooh. That damage trinket, I think, is going to find its way onto Solid Snake. Yeah, I don't care so much about the 2 speed. 2 crit, or no, I think we're good. Milk-soaked linen. I can at least put it somewhere, and we can put that somewhere. All right. Onward and upward. What are we running into next? An assistance encounter I'm not super jazzed about. Would have been excited about an oasis. That would be that would have been a good thing. Now, with 124 baubles, now that we have the general trinket, we're going to be able to buy everything in the shop times 11. So we got that going for us. Okay, so everybody's going to make friends regardless, except this way. Sarmenti. Our relationships are like a bit in shambles here. I'm saddened, and yeah, so we're not going to do it there. I think we do it on Sarmenti. Chocolate and candles is very nice. That is a great item. And our in items are starting to collect, which is good. I don't think we're going to need all of... Well, these are at least positive. The dodge tokens are good. This is a very strong... I think I'm going to let one of the poetries go, though. And... Eeny, meeny, miny... Let's take a right. Okay, an extra mastery point. We just picked up some neutralizing powder, which I'm going to put in the same place that we had this. Milk-soaked linen is just going to go away. Still looking for a blighted cleaver, I think. Yeah, you're already in a bit of trouble when you face the Axe Occultist. I could not agree more. Oops. What do we have in our inventories that is garbage? All we lost out on was some slime mold there, but gotta remain vigilant because that could have been something else. I think I just let... So all of the relationships were kind of tenuous, right? They were like friendship, but, you know, missing 3 of the 4 pips. And I think when a friendship drops to 0 pips, it zeroes out the friendship entirely, which is pretty punishing, but I think it makes sense to avoid you constantly ping-ponging back and forth and ending up in this, like, awful, annoying situation where you're seeing your characters fall in and out of love or something like that constantly. I don't know. Let's see how our threefold occultist event happens. All right, so right off the bat, that's not bad. We don't mind that. I think I'm still gonna play grenade this guy, even though we don't get the second one. Unfortunate. Plague Doctor taking hits there. I think it is. I think whiskey makes good friends. We're gonna try and ooh, blow this guy up. Wait, why did that said added and then it disappeared? That's weird. I'm not sure why that happened. Pretty unremarkable turn, if I do say so myself. Like that, for our first fight here, that was a pretty weak sauce opening. Them shooting my Hellion, though, best case scenario. Oh, free action. Let's see. Let's fire up the taunt machine so that we get hit more, and hopefully Reverberating Redoubt yields us even more actions. Not that second time, but that's okay. Free crit. Okay. Death's Door, Blight, all the things have happened now. Alright, I'm digging this harvest here. Yes, blue. So probably my favorite trinket in the entire game for taunt-based characters is Reverberating Redoubt. 1/3 of the time when she is hit, she gets a free action, which makes keeping taunt up on her just stupid good. Very, very powerful. Lanterns are worthless to us, but we'll press forward because we're decently strong at the moment. Gargantuan? No, Frenzied. Alright. Gargantuanly Frenzied. Okay, it's gonna be a little lunge action? No, a little double cross action. So yeah, so it said added vulnerable, and then it didn't show up on him. What's going on with that? Huh? Huh? Yes. I don't know when it is unlocked, blue. It might be a relatively high tier unlock. We can look at that at the end of the game to try and see. But yeah, I remember it being relatively late to the game. So in a situation like this, even though Iron Swan looks pretty good, I think it is actually advantageous, or Howling End, it's actually advantageous to put up the taunt because the chances of us getting bonus actions are high and we're controlling the situation. So we're not going to get any bonus actions here because that's the way RNG works. Yep. But that was pretty insanely awful, actually, if I'm being honest. That was kind of crazy. I think we'll do the heal, even though it might be jeopardizing our ability to use Adrenaline Rush, but I don't know that I was going to use Adrenaline Rush anyways. Okay, so that time the vulnerable landed. I'm not sure why it didn't last time. That was a 75% crit token. No, it is not class locked, blue. Anyone can use it, which is kind of crazy. Why? That's odd. Ah, so she doesn't get heals for her bonus turns. That's what we just learned here. Very interesting. But yeah, she's going to heal like crazy now. And we'll fix her stress. Yeah, that trinket, though, as a side note. Jeez. That trinket, great on Hellions. So much better on Lepers and Man-at-Arms. Just stupid strong on them. This fight is going so poorly. It's kind of entertaining. And we really need to start getting some damage on this backline Joker. What the heck, actually? Thank you. Oh, she doesn't have Adrenaline Rush because it's on cooldown. Interesting. If we lose our Hellion right here, this is going to be very unfortunate. So we blind him. Hopefully. Nope. Didn't get the blind. Well, she's off Death's Door, so I think we're relatively okay. But we need to put damage in on this obnoxious the drummer boy. Little drummer boy. I think we'll be able to get it dead before it does its exploding. Yes, he absolutely can. No two ways about it. I'll do that to knock the taunt off. Yeah, I had a run where I had the leper. Oh my gosh, the resists are insane. I had the leper with reverberating redoubt and the legendary plus trinket. And I have to be a little slow here until we get the drummer down. So the legendary plus 25% hit point single slot trinket plus reverberating redoubt, and the leper was just so stupid tanky. It was kind of disgusting. We're gonna give this guy another swing at us in hopes of taking advantage. Well, yeah, we didn't get the 4th pip of stress. That would have been nice, but there we go. Now let's see what the cultists have on offer. Move resist trinket. We're gonna do it for the mastery. I don't think we need the mastery, so I'm actually gonna walk away from this because we can afford all the trinkets. We don't need the mastery, so it's kind of a waste. We don't need the... Pretty much, I think that's accurate. Okay, we can do that to cast on the leper. We're so close to the inn. It's time to downsize our lives. What else are we gonna offload here? This is a little tough. I think technically we don't need the poetry. But, and I think we need the whiskey bottle. We're gonna have to do some rolling the dice. So we may lose some item here, which is always a bad feeling. But I don't think there's anything I want to get rid of. We just lost a whiskey barrel. Oh, that hurts. I knew it could be something good, but I think it was still the right play. In hindsight, it was the wrong play, but
We would come here in summers of years gone.
Martyr,
Right
worthless.
and rest.
Rummager might be interesting. Fear of Gentry and Daredevil on Scottish lore is a bummer. I don't really want Vulnerable on them. Okay, so the love letter. The love letter, I think, needs to be used on Paracelsus and the... You and you. Did we get the big bump? We did. Alright, so that's pretty good. Chance to purge a negative quirk. I think Daredevil is our worst quirk at the moment. So let's put it there. We needed that anyways. Then we got whiskey bottles for days. Okay, that can all go away. Let's see what the provisioner's offering.
For wealth no longer has meaning.
Wild tea is interesting. Let's go to the Wainwright really quickly and get rid of those garbages.
Academic instincts serve you well.
There we go. Let's see what the trinkets are now that they're basically free. We don't want any of them. Hag's Horde is quite good, but speed buff isn't that interesting. We're still one away from the mountain, so I don't really want to buy things. I'm gonna buy the candles and chocolate because we're good on money, and we have the whiskey bottles to roll the dice with as well. speed buff for the whole party is interesting. Olympic Retort might be a better thing, but it's kind of expensive. And I don't really want to spend a bunch of money right now. Let's look at our relationships. Yeah, we're gonna do this again to get them close. All right, pretty good. Yeah, and then I don't think I want to see. This is the thing. I don't really want to risk the whiskey bottles because they can have a negative effect. I don't think it's worth the roll, so I'm gonna get rid of them.
Experience,
Now,
however painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
we have a lot of mastery to spend here, for sure. Always a good idea to get Noxious Blast. Always a good idea to get Battlefield Medicine. Always a good idea to get Razor's Wit upgraded. Slice Off synergizes well. And Duelist Advance is really nice. Point Blank is nice. Maybe I reset. I think I need to invest a bit more in Dismas, and I don't need to go quite so hard with a Paracelsus. Rumor and hearsay. Blue. Rumor and hearsay. We'll get Duelist Advance. We'll get Slice Off for the vulnerable. We like to see that. And then I think I like the Iron Swan upgrade. Okay, anything else here? Doesn't look like it. Where are we going? Visit at least 3 assistance encounters. Or the Sprawl with basically no downside. I don't think going to 3 assistance encounters now that we're in the Infernal... Yeah, I think we go over here and we go Corrupting. We're not going to see a lot of minus resistance. If we see the Librarian, we can take him down. So let's go Sprawl. Oh, somehow I didn't get all of Sarmenti's stress off. And do I want to do the Wild Tea? Is there anyone who has basically no good... Field Surgeon I like. Martyr Devout. Yeah, I might do that on the next one. Possibly. Sprained ankle. I kind of want to get rid of... Oh, the plus damage is so good. I think we can handle 1 vulnerable. And over here, these are all pretty bad, so I'm going to do the Wild Tea on Sarmenti. I wanted Slow Hand to be the one that went away. And we're just going to, I guess, have a little bit of stress. Looks like it. It's not the end of the world. All right, let's rock and roll.